So virtual threads was introduced in Java 19. But what was the reason for introducing virtual threads when we already had platform threads? So welcome friends, welcome back to SPS Tech. And today in this video, we'll learn why do we need virtual threads. So we will cover what are virtual threads, how are virtual threads different from platform threads, and when should we prefer virtual threads over platform threads, and when should we prefer platform threads over virtual threads. So let's get started. And before we begin, friends, I request you to please subscribe to our channel for more such insightful Java interview questions. So first, let's understand what virtual threads are. Virtual threads are lightweight implementation of threads in Java. Unlike traditional threads, which are managed by the operating system, virtual threads are managed by the JVM only. They are not managed by the operating system at all. This allows for creation of thousands and even millions of threads with a minimal overhead. If you create thousands or minimal of platform threads, it will surely hang your Java application. But if you create thousands and millions of virtual threads, it will still work fine. So here is a simple example of creating a virtual thread in Java. Notice how easy it is to start the virtual thread using, thread.offVirtual for virtual and then start. We use the start method for starting a thread. It is pretty similar for virtual thread as well. We just need to use offVirtual to specify that this is a virtual thread. So virtual threads were introduced as a preview feature in Java 19 under the project Loom. The project was called Loom. This project aimed to simplify concurrency programming in Java by adding these lightweight virtual threads. While virtual threads were a preview feature in Java 19, they are expected to become a standard feature in future releases as the community provides feedback and the implementation is refined more and more. Now let's explore how virtual threads differ from platform threads. Platform threads, also known as OS threads, are managed by the operating system. They are heavier and more resource intensive compared to virtual threads. Here's an example of creating a platform thread. Notice the difference in syntax and the fact that platform threads are heavier in terms of resource usage. So the main difference between virtual threads and platform threads is virtual threads are lightweight and managed by the JVM, while the platform threads are heavier and managed by the operating system. So when should you prefer virtual threads over platform threads? Here are a few scenarios. Whenever you have a high concurrency application, whenever your application requires handling a large number of concurrent tasks, virtual threads are ideal due to their lightweight nature. Also, for applications that are IO input output bound and spend a lot of time waiting for network responses or file operations, virtual threads can give a significant performance boost. And virtual threads can also be used for simplifying concurrency management. If you want to simplify concurrency management without worrying about thread pool sizing, virtual threads are a way to go. This example demonstrates using virtual threads for high concurrency scenarios. We create an executor that spawns a new virtual thread for each task, handling thousands and thousands of tasks effortlessly. On the other hand, there are scenarios where platform threads might be more suitable. For example, for CPU bound tasks that require intensive computation, platform threads can be more efficient as they take full advantage of the OS level optimization. Second is, interoperability. If your application relies heavily on libraries or frameworks that are designed with platform threads in mind, it's better to stick with them to avoid potential issues. Third is real-time constraints. For application with strict real-time constraints where you need to predict in how much time which computation will complete and that affects your business logic. For such applications, platform threads offer better predictability and control over the thread scheduling and processing. So it is more, in a way reliable if the multi-threaded processing affects your business computation, where you have a real-time constraint on the time the tasks took to complete. In that cases, you should prefer platform threads over virtual threads. So this example shows using platform threads for CPU bound tasks. We create a fixed thread pool to handle a limited number of intensive tasks. So in conclusion, choosing between virtual threads and platform threads depend on your application requirements. Virtual threads are great for high concurrency and IO bound tasks, while platform threads are better for CPU bound tasks, interoperability, and real time constraints. Experiment with both to find what works best for you. So, friends, I hope you would have liked this brief differentiation between virtual threads and platform threads. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and support our efforts by sharing this video more and more in your social media, subscribing to our channel, and commenting on the video. Please show your love, please show your support to our channel. Thanks a lot for watching.